Glaze. Highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long runs. Athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
Insufficient permissions on Facebook.
Okay. Should we share it? It's on YouTube now?
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on, everybody? It's your man E Glaze. That's my guy, Makes You Heard. We are the Crush Sports Talk. We out here, doing some new things.
Man,
New everything.
full circle.
Full circle. How many years, Makes You?
10. And it's almost to the date
10 years, man.
right here.
We are back at Orange Room Studio. That's me back here listening to myself.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man? So, hold on, man. As we break into this new space and we chill, I got the fireplace behind me.
Yeah, man.
We got the lights up front.
Ambiance.
We just doing ambiance, man. That's what we doing,
Yeah.
man. That's what we do. How you doing today, brother?
Bruh, it's basketball season for me. My football season ended.
No, man, you got one more game.
Nah, my football season ended. I'm talking about NFL.
Oh,
It died Sunday.
well, just go ahead and jump into that, man.
It
You know,
died Sunday for you, boy.
I mean, it was a great game for us.
Yeah.
I still ain't pulling my stuff out the closet yet. I ain't got there yet.
Yes.
But hey man, Dak's out now. He's hurt.
Done for the year.
He done. It's Cooper Rush time.
Cooper Rush.
So make sure
Cooper
before we get
Rush.
into the game, give me your state of the Dallas Cowboys, my brother.
So it's crazy how everybody's, posting and tagging me. If they truly watch the show,
Right.
if they truly follow us,
Right.
that's how I know a lot of yous don't. But that's neither here nor there because I don't worry about that. But this, it's been documented.
Yeah.
I've said during the summertime, this team never got better.
Mm.
This is what I expect from this football team.
Yeah.
You add the injuries on top of what we got going on already.
Yep.
It's no surprise that we 3-5, 3-6, whatever we are. The season is over.
Make sure it didn't look like that when it first started, man. Everything seemed to be good, but y'all been hit by the injury bug.
What was good?
I thought y'all were like 3-2 or 3-1.
But what was good?
It looked good on paper.
It always look good over. See, this is the problem, and again, this is why I don't like talking to people. So when I ignore y'all, it's for a reason.
Yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
it's what I told you in the offseason.
Okay.
Where did we get better?
Yep. Okay.
Who did you sign in free agency where you're gonna be like, okay,
Okay.
this team is gonna make a move?
Right.
I said last year that the team overachieved
Right.
because this is really not a good football team.
Yeah.
Jerry is not a good owner.
Okay.
Well, excuse me. He's not a good GM. He's great for the bottom line.
Yeah, he get the money.
He
know
get
how
the
to-
money.
You know how to build stadiums
Yeah,
and all that.
all that stuff.
He
But
make it look good.
right. But again, if you really get to the meat and potatoes of this thing, not a good football team, dog. And this is why, even though y'all know I was gonna talk crazy all week.
Let the people know we on YouTube, man. So
We on YouTube. Go to YouTube, baby.
Yeah.
We on YouTube.
make sure we are doing it on the Crush. Hey, man, look, I enjoyed the game.
Of course, you enjoyed the game. Your team won.
Still some things I see Raheem need to get through, but the Cowboys, it was just a good victory. Half and half. How was the stadium?
Stadium was
70-30, 60-40.
I would say it was, let's say 60-40.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say 60-40, but let's also say that what you have right now, you have a streaking Atlanta Falcon team that have all but wrapped up the NFC South.
Okay. Yeah.
You brought in Kirk. This is why you brought Kirk Cousins
This
in.
is the money for it.
You're finally getting competent quarterback play.
Yeah.
And it's not, you've lived through Marcus Mariota,
Yeah.
Desmond Ritter.
Yeah. Atlanta.
Be happy.
I told you at the beginning of the season. You told me dream big. I said I
I told you to dream big.
I just wanted one thing first though. NFC South. We did that. Like we done that.
It's done.
Took care of that. We'll talk about y'all Saints in a minute. Whatever camera I'm on. We'll talk about y'all in a minute. But it's good to see, man. We got to play the Saints this week.
Yeah.
Finish them off. We got
Right.
Carolina.
Right.
Sweep the South. That's what we've been wanting to do.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I think we should have did it last year, but I know last year was last year.
Yeah. Arthur Smith.
I was like, why we didn't beat these teams? But anyway.
Arthur Smith.
But it was good to see. It's always good to see the Cowboys in town. It's always good to beat the Cowboys in town.
It's been a long time since you beat the Cowboys, so I mean,
It was
this,
good.
This was,
But
yeah.
I never felt this. It's something just ain't right with the Cowboys, man. It just didn't feel. Watching them all season and watching
Yeah,
what they were doing, it just didn't look right.
We're not a good football team.
It just don't look like from top to bottom. It don't look good.
Right, and for me, once I got home Sunday, I did my live. I politely pulled out my trunk.
Yep.
I packed up all the cowboy gear. I think the only thing I got left is my big old chain. I got to put that up and just wrap that around the door. But yeah, you guys will not see me in cowboy gear no more this season. I'm done for the season.
You can put out the Aikman for it.
Yeah, no, that's like the good luck jersey. I started with a Quincy Carter, but I knew I was gonna bump into Quincy, so I was like, I ain't want to do that.
Shout out to Quincy over there at Southwest DeKalb. Shout
Shout out to Quincy, man. Shout out to Quincy.
Hey man, it just feels like though it was a good win. It didn't give me that oomph that I was looking for. Usually when this Cowboys Falcons is a great time and great, but it just looked like one team is building better than the other.
Yeah, no.
And it just felt bad to see that, man, because Cowboys. Dak got paid $60 million.
Yeah, don't feel bad, because you know, had the Cowboys won,
Oh, you gave me trouble.
I would have went to jail. I would have been on. They would lock me up down
Right
on
down
White
the
Street.
street. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to come and get you.
Yeah.
had to come and get
Always keep. Y'all ain't got to worry about the bail money now.
Yeah.
Cause our season's over. Yeah, you see what I got on? True to Atlanta, baby.
Yeah.
It's basketball season for me.
Yeah,
in my mind.
Cause when it went down, like at least I ain't gotta go get Maceo now.
Yeah. I mean, be happy for that.
Yeah, man, it was a good day.
Be happy for that.
But the Falcons, man, looking good right now. Like I said, they got a game against the Saints this week.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Saints,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
in the middle of the season,
Come on now.
had to get rid of coach
Come on. Bye, Dennis Allen.
Dennis Allen.
Bye.
Made it halfway. Now, what was crazy about the Saints season, they started like gangbusters. Like 4-0, 3-0, or 4-0.
Yeah.
Everybody like, this team scoring 40 points a game.
Yeah, they were 2-0.
Everybody like,
Derek
God.
Carr MVP.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
What a difference a few games make, man.
Bruh, I can't stress to you. This is a marathon. It's not
Yeah.
a sprint.
NFL.
The NFL, and I make sure I post this every week, it's week to week.
Yeah.
Hove say one day you up, the next you down.
Yeah.
So, get the win,
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah.
Try to get better.
Yeah.
But the thing with the Saints, this Dennis Allen thing, so I've always said this, Glaze, continuity doesn't work in the NFL.
Right.
When Sean Payton was like, hey, I'm done,
Yeah.
you can't just promote a guy
Yeah.
because he's not Sean Payton.
Right.
And in hiring Dennis Allen, you also he inherited your salary cap problems.
Yeah.
You inherited a roster, so now you got guys who he was the coordinator, so he has a different type relationship.
Yeah.
And now those same guys that you kind of buddy with,
Yeah.
now you gotta be forceful with them.
It's funny, man. You talk about stuff such as that. Drew Brees ain't walking through that door no time soon.
Drew Brees not walking through that door.
And it's just,
Yeah.
it's a lot to put on Carr.
Yeah.
Carr it ended bad in Vegas.
Yeah.
Or he was out Los Angeles then.
I mean, give or take. He was in Vegas for a little bit.
But now he come here and everybody thought, well, this is the turning point.
Right.
But I kind of knew, you can always tell when the thing's going to change.
Right.
I can't think of the defensive end for them that just walked past the locker room.
Oh,
and they ran after and got
Cam Jordan.
Cam Jordan just walked. He didn't even want to go in the locker room.
No, they lost to the Panthers.
He was
no offense to our shooter, but lost to the Panthers, dog.
The Panthers won 2 games. That was the second one.
The worst team in football besides Cowboys.
Yeah.
No offense to my shooter,
Yeah.
but because we bad.
Yeah, but he went past the locker room.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara go running after him.
Yeah.
Everybody like, what's up, dog? And he was like, I knew then, I said, that ain't good.
Yeah.
When the player don't even want to go in the locker room and hear this out the game speech, man.
But to that point too, Glaze, see, this is where we're in such a new society.
Yeah.
the camera's always rolling.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago, you would have never got that
Yeah.
footage.
It'd have been rumbling, but you wouldn't have saw it.
You would have just heard about it.
Yeah.
Everybody now, the camera roll
Everybody
I saw,
like this.
I saw Dak limp to the locker room after the game because everybody had the camera on.
Yeah.
So the NFL is gonna have to do something about that part of it. But also they're getting into this thing where fan interaction, fan access,
Yep.
is at an all-time high.
And it's funny
So
you say that, man.
It comes with it.
It feels like we're still at a point where everybody wants to get it instantly and quick.
Yeah.
But I kind of blame, I'm going to blame the receivers, man, because, Antonio Brown went in the locker room with the phone and all that. It used to be a sacred place, man.
Right.
Once you walked off the field and through those doors,
Yeah.
you knew now with access, everybody want immediate access. Everybody want quick. Hey, man.
But we're in a content creating society. Everybody wants to go viral. Can you get that clip? Can you get that 20 to 30 second spot that's gonna be retweeted, reposted?
Yeah.
Around the world. It's gonna become. Everybody want to be viral.
Yeah.
Until they don't want to be viral.
Until they don't want to.
Until they don't want to be viral. Ask me how I know, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
That's neither here nor there.
So looking good. NFL, man, they playing tonight. But you watching this, I'm looking forward to Baltimore as they take on.
They got the all purple on tonight with the purple helmet. They're breaking out the
Who they playing?
purple helmet for the first time. They got the Cincinnati Bengals.
They playing the Bengals. Bengals going. They going with that.
I don't know if they're going icy white.
They ain't going icy white
I don't
tonight.
know if they're going icy white. They
It's
should.
Thursday night though. It's
Yeah,
Thursday.
they should.
Thursday you to come out all ice.
They should, but they've worn it once already this season. So
Okay. Once
I
you
don't
do it
know-
once,
I
you
don't
don't
know
want
if
to
they
keep
bring
doing
it back.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess you want to do it multiple times. I'm good. Looking forward to seeing Keaton Mitchell come back out there, see if
Right.
he get a little run.
Welcome back, nephew.
It's just crazy to see if he comes back off the injury. He's probably gonna play. They're gonna let him build this stamina.
Right.
But if he comes strong,
Yeah.
Can you imagine Derrick Henry for 3 quarters?
Right. And then here come Keaton.
Then the speed comes
Yeah.
bullet at you.
Yeah, speed demon. Yeah, dog.
What do you do? And Lamar still the quarterback.
And Lamar still the quarterback. And let's give a shout out to Lamar because Lamar is playing MVP football this year.
I will give Lamar his credit in the offseason. I'm
But
that
listen,
petty. I am that petty.
But that bad man still over there though.
Who?
That bad man in Kansas City.
I want to see. I've seen MVP Lamar twice.
Yeah. You watching them now.
I want to see playoff MVP Lamar.
Yeah.
Look at his numbers in the playoff. I'm gonna give you. Don't be the MVP of the. Don't be a season only player, man.
Right. So I'm gonna say this, Glaze. Their playoff failures last year, I put solely at the feet of Todd Monken.
I'm with you, Ratio, but how many years do we go? He's
And
your MVP, multiple time MVP.
And I agree with you, Emmanuel Glaze. When you're right, you're right. But at the same time, see, this is what we got to understand too. And we're seeing it between Chicago and and Washington.
Yeah.
You have the number 1 overall pick who is not in a good offensive situation.
Right.
You have the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, who is with an offensive guru. And coaching really matters.
I get you. I give you
Coaching
that.
and I know what you're saying. I know what you're getting at.
Even-
But you know what, Glade? See, people don't understand your petty.
I'm just saying.
What you really want, you want Lamar to make a decision on his hair. You don't like blowout, then braids, then that's your problem.
We need a tight fade after a while, but we ain't gonna go there.
See what I'm saying? See, the truth done came out now.
All I'm asking myself, Pat Mahomes done been on his, what this is, third offensive coordinator?
But he Pat Mahomes, dog. I say,
Exactly.
He's
exactly. So Lamar is with, if I go in my house and I see multiple MVP trophies,
you want to see some other stuff with it.
I want to see the playoff trophies too.
You want to see some other stuff with it. You want to see a Lombardi over there
I don't want to
somewhere.
hear, oh, he just had a back. In the playoffs, it's one and done.
I said, listen.
I'm
see
just saying.
what you saying.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm with you.
He's a great MVP, regular season quarterback.
I'm with you.
But until we used to be on Peyton like that. Hey, Peyton look good during the regular season. Until you win a Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
We can't give you the credit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll go, man. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. My last question about the NFL, make sure you believe in Detroit.
Bruh. Listen what I'm telling you. I'm sold.
You sold on Detroit?
I represent the 313 like, dog. I'm gonna start wearing my BMF shirts. Now I'm from Detroit right now. I'm from Detroit. What up, though?
Yeah.
What up, though?
I'm trying to say, man, do I believe?
You gotta believe.
I got to. I'm sitting there looking at this team like
Glaze.
the coach got the energy. Aaron
Glaze.
Glenn doing good on the defense.
Remember how everybody laughed at Dan Campbell?
Yeah.
It ain't funny no more.
They were like, ooh, Dan Campbell, he can't coach.
He gonna bite ankles and all this stuff. It's not funny. And this the crazy part. And you know, a lot of yous, I know y'all ain't been outside 285 and 20 or whatever. But Detroit, the Lions are truly built for that city.
Man.
The Detroit Lions, they are a hard-nosed, physical football team, and they take on the attitude of the city. Detroit tough.
I mean,
And it's a tough football team.
and you bought a coach that's tough.
You bought in a coach who he's letting his coaches coach, but they've built this roster in a way where everybody relates to Detroit.
Yeah.
Everybody relates to Detroit. And you just gotta love that with this squad.
It's amazing to see this team. They got speed. They got a good running game.
Name it, they got it, Glaze.
Jared-
Name it, they got it.
Jared Goff doing his thing, man. It's a cough, right?
Yeah, Jared Goff, man.
It's just the defense. Aaron Glenn doing a good job on that
Yeah,
defensive side of the
yeah,
ball, man.
yeah.
But I'll be petty again. If Atlanta had a chance to do it, I think this is the year.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing about that Detroit team too. I mean, if we really, as the kids say, if we really keep it a buck,
Yeah.
or they say keep it a bean, or whatever all the other stuff they be saying. Detroit should have beat San Francisco last year.
Yeah.
Detroit should have went to the Super Bowl
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
But this team looks like they saw their failures last year. And outside of Jameis Williamson out here want to be a thug, you know, he out here, Jameis, go register the gun, dog. You don't have to buy no hot gun, you rich. But that's neither here nor there.
He did that again.
Dog, he got caught with a unregistered pistol.
I'm so tired of y'all, man. Grown men with millions of dollars don't know how to do legit stuff. Why everything got to be?
Bruh.
Quit watching BMF. Quit watching Power.
No,
do
listen.
stuff. Get it right.
Listen.
You got generations depending on you,
Hey,
man.
I told you, I showed you Instagram. He always got on the Pooh Shiesty. He really want to be a thug.
Why?
Lead a thug into the real thugs like me.
Yeah. No, really.
Nah, yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
no thug. Nah, I ain't no thug.
Yeah, man, you a band dad, man. You can't.
I am a band dad that be operating the grill, and I know how to stack instruments properly. Glaze. Let's jump into the NBA.
Okay, man.
The Atlanta Hawks last night.
Zachary Ricochet.
Man, the young fella
Zachary.
went crazy last night.
I would never call him Zach. He would always be Zachary because that's what his mama,
Zachary.
that's what his mama
Ricochet.
call him. How many? 33?
33.
Yeah, man.
The boy was on fire, and it allowed Trey to kind of find his game. Trey was off a little early.
Yeah.
Trey still banged up. But it's nothing like beating those arrogant New York. First of all, why the New York Knicks fans so arrogant?
Y'all still arrogant. They ain't won nothing.
What happened first? Okay, real quick. As much as we love Clyde Frazier,
Yeah.
Clyde doing too much with the clothes.
Is it more now?
Dude, the outfit he had on yesterday, like, Clyde, we know you're like the king of fashion or whatever.
Yeah.
Clyde got stopped out.
What was his nephew name?
Derek.
We gotta talk
Coach
to
Frazier.
Derek. Hey, Coach Frazier.
Man.
Talk to your uncle, man.
Man. Like, come on, dog.
Come on, Coach
That's-
Frazier. Talk to your
that's-
uncle, man.
That's a clown show. But, Emmanuel Glaze, these Atlanta Hawks, they're young. This is truly Trae Young's team, but they get a big win after really not showing up against Boston on Monday night. Your thoughts on these Atlanta Hawks on the young season?
DeAndre Hunter, your days are numbered.
Boy,
You get
Boy.
hurt. You been hurt a lot.
get him out of here.
You started off hot, then you was hurt. Now you out like 3 or 4 weeks.
Get him out of here.
The worst thing for you is Zachary Ricochet.
Ricochet.
If he plays the way he gonna, you put him with Jalen, Trey. You got a big boy that a shooting guard. I can't think of his name. Whatever his name is right now. You're putting together a good starting five. Clint, your days are numbered with Onyeka coming in and all that. The team is very good and young. I'm still holding out to see what Coach Quinn can do. I'm still iffy about Coach Snyder, but a good win last night. Glad they beat New York. So tired of New York. Get up out of here. Like Trey said.
I was telling the folks, get y'all wheat Tims, and get up out of here,
Like
man.
Trey said, y'all get up out of here, man. You gotta go home. But y'all always representing with your Tims and the New York jerseys. And now it's time for you to go home. I like the squad. They're gonna have some pains, and I like the fact that now, instead of sitting him on the bench, you gotta play him now. You gotta play the young fella, man.
Yeah. We the number one overall draft pick.
Let him go.
Let him play.
What we trying to? We gonna be 8-7 seed without him. Let that boy put some minutes in.
Let him play.
DeAndre's gonna be hurt. It's
Right,
been known
right.
since we drafted him.
Where's Kobe Buffkin?
He hurt.
He always hurt.
Everybody's gonna be hurt. So play the people that want to play. Jalen's gonna be there. Trey gonna fight to be there and play Zachary. They should always be together. There shouldn't be. DeAndre should come off the bench coming forward. I know they don't want to do that, but if he's not gonna be able to be counted on for 80-something games, 70-something games, go with the young cat. Let him build his resume. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going.
Wow, dog.
Because I looked at that and Keith Sweat had them, I saw y'all out there. I know y'all need some liniment today. We know y'all was out there.
Yeah, man. I was killing him with the shoulders last night too.
Yeah.
I got some good footage I'm gonna send to you so you can put it on the Patreon and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But, shout out to Keith Sweat, man.
Keith Sweat
Shout
still
out to
doing
Keith
it,
Sweat.
man.
I want to ask you this also about the NBA. It seems like Doc Rivers' time is getting short in Milwaukee. A lot of rumbling starting to come out of Milwaukee. It seems like Giannis and his brothers, they want to be traded. Dame, the Dame thing not working. Emmanuel Glaze. Is it time for Doc Rivers to go back to TV, Emmanuel Glaze?
And stay there.
Yeah.
Don't come back, Doc. You about to break up you saw what they were doing in Milwaukee and you got excited.
Yeah.
You got real excited.
You gonna try to jump on the bandwagon?
You saw Giannis. You saw Dame. You were like, oh, I'm about to get all this talent. I'm coming back to coach, Mace.
Yeah.
I'm coming back to coach.
Yeah.
And guess what? You done stung it up. You got Giannis. You talking about all the Antetokounmpos. I can't say that name, but Antetokounmpos.
Yeah,
they read
the Greek freak.
The Greek freak and all them
Yeah.
talking about leaving now.
Yeah.
That ain't what you were there to do.
Yeah, man. One job.
Your job was to bring in
Yeah.
this team together and move. They fired Budenholzer because they saw you coming.
And he want to chill.
They were like, Budenholzer, we tired because, again, Giannis. But at some point, Maceo,
Yeah.
the greats have to be great.
They do. They do.
And Giannis, at this point, you got one. You won Milwaukee. You talking about you ain't going nowhere, but now you talking about going somewhere.
Looking for the dough.
Because you and Dame ain't, getting together. Y'all getting beat by everybody.
Looking for the dough.
It ain't but 9 games in the season. Y'all already tired of each other.
Yeah.
But come on, man. But yeah, man. Doc, get that voice together. Jump back on TV and call games.
Yeah. Oh, real quick. Monica McNutt.
Yeah. She was there?
So she works for the New York Knicks. She does.
Oh, that's right.
Radio
She
for
do
the Knicks.
radio for the Knicks. That's
Bruh,
right.
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. Monica's,
Bruh,
Yeah.
no, I didn't know.
yeah.
Holding.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Monica's.
Oh my God, boy, it made me drop my water yesterday, boy.
That's the whole crew of them.
Woo, but why? Ooh, y'all didn't tell me that.
Monica was, yeah.
Yeah, y'all didn't tell me that, but that's neither
That's
here
on
nor there.
Facebook?
Yeah, well, it's I shared it from your page. You shared the YouTube.
Oh, did I?
Oh, I think you did.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just going live off your page.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all great.
All right. All right, keep it going, man. So, we haven't done this in a while, man, show.
Okay.
Can I do a really?
Oh my God, I have a really too.
My really is going back to the NFL.
Okay.
Falcon Bird Lady.
Come on.
Really? Make sure they did a full piece
Come on, man. Maybe she ain't got no TV, dog.
on her on every new CBS. This lady stole money. She looks like this. She looks like she wears these costumes. And she says, you know what? For the biggest game, because, hey, let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
Cowboys in town, everybody's going to watch it.
Yeah, everybody gonna be there. Everybody gonna be outside.
I think she turned herself in
Nah.
without turning herself in.
Right,
She said,
right.
"Come get me at the game."
Right. She clearly thought that they weren't looking for her. She thought they weren't looking for her.
There are probably 2 arrests that was easier than that. One when you turn yourself in,
Yeah.
and one when your partner turn yourself in.
Right. Collect that. He collected.
Yeah, he got that.
Collect the reward money.
Yeah,
How much reward?
He right there.
Man, he had him on my house.
Just-
He had him on my house.
yeah, she stayed off of such. That was the
Yeah,
only
man.
2 easier.
Yeah.
They walked into Georgia, a Mercedes Benz, and said, "Oh,
Dog.
there she is."
I promise you. I promise you, they was like, nah. she ain't showing to this guy.
Nah, she
Nah. Let her keep walking, cause that ain't her.
not in full costume.
That ain't her.
They probably just did the cuffs like this. Here, just put them on.
Cuff yourself.
Nah, it just,
Cuff yourself, dude.
You,
This
you turn yourself in. So just
this was crazy. A few years ago, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
But she was supposed to hold. We were in New Orleans
Yeah.
for a Falcon Saint game.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be hosting this tailgate.
yeah.
It didn't show up. Same thing. So this been her MO for a long
for
time.
years.
So I think it was like it was supposed to be in this parking lot near the Superdome.
Yeah, she got a nice parking done now.
And I think it was like $60 all you can eat and drink.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, it probably was like 40, 50 people who had showed up to said lot. Because as we walked to the stadium, you heard everybody like, well, the bird lady's supposed to, just like. So she been running the game for a long time.
Kansas City say, "You ain't finna do it like that."
Bruh.
She charged them $14 grand for
Yeah,
this,
man, she got $14K out of it. Yeah.
and probably want all the money up front.
Dog, she probably got all the money up front because she's probably telling everybody
I need to buy the
that
DJ.
I gotta get this, the
Yeah.
DJ, but y'all gonna be set out. Yeah, man. She
Can you imagine you walk up into that parking lot? She told you this stuff.
Now you get to the parking lot, ain't nobody there.
All you see is maybe some trash.
Now you see asphalt, and you see some more other people setting up. You like, is this the bird lady tailgate? No,
Oh man,
we been at this spot.
that's my grill.
Bamboozled.
That's my back. That's my car backed up with the music blasting out the back. No, this my spot, dog.
Bamboozled.
You want to see my paper?
Bamboozled.
But man, you get the really, man. I had to bring really back for her, man, because
She deserved it. Really. And shout out to everybody who was standing there while she was getting cuffed.
Yeah.
Because she all over.
and you know it's the worst thing now because everybody got this now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm pretty sure it's some TikToks, there's some reels, all that stuff. Yeah, she
I can't believe that, man. I was just sitting there like,
really.
if you come, maybe put on a hat and a hoodie, sit in the car.
Dog, don't be in costume.
Yeah, come in.
Just come, like, put on some jeans, a hoodie, put the hood over your head, some shade.
Blend
Like,
in. Wear Falcon hoodie
now
with
she had
everybody
She
else.
had the bird lady stuff on.
She had the costume.
like she above the law. Who you think you is?
They didn't even say. They just looked at her like,
Nah, they let her live because now they probably like, man, again, she ain't showed up like that.
yeah, she did.
Can I go to give you my really?
Yeah, what's your real?
Penn State head coach, James Franklin.
James Franklin.
You mean to tell me that you supposed to got all this talent at Penn State? You recruit top 10, top 15 class every year. You mean to tell me all the practice y'all done did all summer, 2 days, those were the goal line plays you came up with? Is that all y'all had? Really, James Franklin? And this guy just can't win. Like, when Penn State really needed it, now they were at the crib. Ohio State, they're Ohio State, but they not.
This is the year to get Ohio State.
Get them
This is the
now.
year to get Ohio State.
Get them. Those the plays you dial up on the goal line down there.
Make sure.
Two different trips.
Make sure.
Bruh.
I need for Penn State to quit whiting out.
Yeah.
Just have regular clothes on.
Yeah.
Cause these whiteouts ain't doing. Y'all 1-5 against big teams, man. Top 5 team come in your place, you lose. James Franklin, you always playing in the either Aflac Junior Bowl, Texas Stadium Bowl.
Yeah, man. He come on, dog.
You ain't never playing in the. It's a 12-team playoff. You should be like, we in that.
We should get in that.
That should be easy for you.
Dog, you Penn
Don't look
State.
easy no more.
You Penn State.
It don't look easy because if a big team come to your town,
Bruh.
they leave with they leave with a W.
And I wanted to go to Penn State so bad. Penn State was like my favorite school because I always loved their uniforms.
Yes.
Dog, Penn State was like.
My
one
thing
of
is
my
this,
dream
man.
schools.
So, and here's my thing. He walks into you, and you got a top talent kid.
Yeah.
What are you gonna tell him?
I'm gonna say, Coach, y'all can't win the big game.
Coach, you gonna have nice. You win nice 9 games every year, Coach.
Yeah, yeah. And he making too much money to do that. And listen, we don't count pockets, but for what I'm paying you,
Yeah.
I expect a certain level of offensive mastery at the goal line. Not running power. Not what a play action. What a back in the flat. Where's the flood routes? What are we doing, Coach?
It's amazing
Coach, what are we doing?
how some coaches still can't get over that little line.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. It's crazy.
And let's keep it in college football, man. Since you brought it there, really, I like college football now, dog. I like the parody. I like the stuff.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Because everybody was, look, Georgia fan, look, y'all getting a little obnoxious now, man. Because I get it. Every time Carson Beck throw interceptions, you get frustrated. Y'all really thought Florida going to win that game?
Yeah.
Come on, basically.
Yeah, this hasn't been a good rivalry for a while now.
It's 4 straight. Yes,
Yeah.
Florida made it good in the first half. Everybody do that.
Yeah.
There was a game that got blowed out 63 points. Ole Miss, Arkansas was a good game in the first half.
Right.
It happens.
Yeah.
Carson is the quarterback, Georgia. Get over
He
it.
ain't going nowhere.
He's the quarterback for the rest of the season.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere. Yeah.
Y'all play Ole Miss this week at home.
Yeah.
Oh, is it in Ole Miss? It's Ole Miss.
Yeah.
You play Tennessee.
Yeah.
Defense good. A lot of things y'all think y'all got, y'all ain't got. Y'all ain't got nobody who can take the top off on the offense with receivers. Dog.
Wide receiver room is very suspect.
Stuff that y'all don't realize y'all used to have. Y'all don't have no more. Y'all used to have stacked running game. There was 2-3 backs
Yeah.
ready to go. You don't have that. You don't have that guy. You ain't got McConkey. You ain't got tight end that's at the Raiders.
Rob Bowles.
You don't have that no more.
Yeah.
So now y'all thinking Carson's supposed to make everything great.
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
But Glaze, this is also the problem in college football, and this is a everybody problem.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, before the transfer portal, NIL,
Yeah.
you could you could have 3 5-star kids
Yeah.
at one position. What's happening now is if guys are not starters at the school,
Yeah.
so what you have your first string guys, but those second string guys that were giving you your depth,
Yeah.
those guys are transferring and becoming starters somewhere else. So now you got your stars, and you really got third string guys who are not elevated to second string.
Yeah.
That's the problem in all of college football. Your first 11 on both sides of the ball, dope. The depth is becoming the issue now because guys is sitting there like, bruh,
And Georgia ain't got a team like they used to, where they used to have a
we had like 8 NFL guys
Yeah,
just
well,
sitting around chilling.
and your back was leading it, so you can play action off.
Right.
Them. You can do all
Right.
that. The reason why it worked so well for Stetson was because he had backs that could take a lot of pressure off of
Yeah,
him.
man, they Milton and man, yeah, they had everybody.
Georgia
But it
got
was
some-
like 9 NFL guys on that team. It was 9 first rounders on that team.
Now we asking Carson Beck to throw for 400 yards a game.
Can't do it.
That ain't what he
Cause
got.
who we throwing to?
What's his receivers?
Yeah,
His tight ends ain't that great.
yeah, yeah,
He got good players in those positions.
yeah.
But Georgia fan, you got to be real about some things. This ain't a explosive offense. You're gonna
Right.
see one. I'm gonna tell you the difference between Georgia and Ole Miss. Ole Miss got talent, but Georgia got a coach.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, Lane can coach, but
Lane,
he not Kirby.
the biggest the game, Lane becomes.
Yeah.
He,
yeah.
You know, he started. You know how they used to do those little memes. He start off as one player,
Right.
and
And,
he ends
then
up.
he fade. Yeah, he fade.
Lane start one way, and then he ends up like James
Or
Franklin.
like the Simpson thing. Homer go in the bushes and come back. Yeah.
He start off Lane and end up like James Franklin in the big game because this
Yeah.
is what's gonna happen. But Georgia should win. But I'm just telling y'all, Carson is asked to win games.
Yeah.
Stetson was asked make control, get the ball where I needed to. They're asking Carson to throw for 300 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. And Glaze, with this 12-team playoff, it's truly gonna come down to coaching. 'Cause
Yes.
again, there's no dominant team. Like you tell me the 12 teams,
Yeah.
I can give you all of their flaws.
Yeah.
So once we get into this playoff, it's gonna come down to which teams execute the best, which coach is just gonna have his team prepared
Yeah.
for that gauntlet. Because if you're a team that basically has to play that first round, you know, the top seed's gonna get the bye.
Yeah.
If you have to play that first round and then you have to play that second round,
Yeah.
like, dude, how do you mentally keep your kids locked in and get them to understand that, hey, this the gauntlet that we have to go on?
And don't be surprised in those first round games an Army beats somebody else.
Oh, you're gonna get upset
Because
yeah.
some of these teams that been together for 3 or 4 years, they gonna understand how to play with each other. But a lot of the other guys,
Yeah,
they got talent that just comes in for a year and dips for a year.
yeah,
It's gonna be like college basketball. You be like, how did that team beat the number 2 seed?
Oh, yeah.
Because they've been together for 3 years.
Yeah, man.
They trust each other.
yeah.
I don't know you do. I know you for a summer. That's where I swear, I promise y'all, much as I don't want to be a hater on that kid, but the kid from Miami,
Cam Ward.
as good as he is, he takes too much of it on himself.
Yeah.
Miami count way too much on that kid
Yeah,
to do
they do.
anything, man. And I think that's where it might be a difference with him. Because and I'm telling y'all, I'm calling it this Saturday in the Flats. Maybe an upset. Don't they play Miami this week?
They play Miami this weekend.
It may be an upset. I know y'all gonna be like, how? Just put it at there.
Haynes King has to stay healthy.
Is he back yet?
He's listed as a starter on Saturday.
Maybe an upset.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all.
The thing with Miami, you truly have to play ball control with them.
Absolutely.
You cannot let them keep getting these possessions.
Yep.
Because where these games be close, teams start turning over the ball and they go 3 and out. Now all of a sudden they start building momentum. So the best way to beat Miami is to keep Cam Ward over there squeezing that water bottle.
If Haynes is on the field,
Right.
Tech has a chance. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I know everybody seeing the records. I'm telling you, me and make sure I've seen Haynes when Haynes
Yeah.
is doing his thing.
Yeah.
And coach can coach. Tech lost the last 2 games because they didn't have Haynes.
Yeah, the quarterback situation behind him is
Yeah.
terrible.
But they can't recruit.
I mean, Zach Pyron,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Haynes. It's Haynes a bust for Georgia Tech.
yeah,
It is.
because the offense is so your quarterback has to be just like Haynes.
Yeah.
For the offense to be effective. Because like the Notre Dame game, they didn't respect 5 running. They were like, bruh, man, whatever.
Yeah. And Haynes put it on. I'm just telling y'all, don't be surprised
Yeah.
if Miami lose this game.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting it out there. I know everybody like, oh, you crazy. I'm telling
Yeah.
y'all, Haynes make Georgia Tech different.
I got a question for you, Glaze.
Okay.
Me and your guy Raphael, we got
I saw what
argument
I saw
about
that.
this the other day. So I want to get your thoughts on this because, Ralph been bumping for Baker for a minute.
Baker
now.
Mayfield. Competitive.
Ralph says Baker Mayfield is the most competitive quarterback in the NFL.
What do you mean by that? What is the meaning behind most competitive?
I don't know what the meaning is, but what I said is, no way he more competitive than Pat Mahomes.
No, not at all.
No way he more competitive than Lamar Jackson.
No.
I don't even think he more competitive than the boy in Buffalo, Josh Allen.
Yeah. I don't even think he's the most competitive in his region, in his division.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, he's found his second win, or he's his second act. He's not the most competitive quarterback in the NFL. He carries a chip on his shoulder that he uses well, but he's not the most competitive. Your thoughts on that?
I get what he's trying to say. I think he gets a lot out of his talent.
Right. So I say I think he probably has the biggest chip on his shoulder. Most competitive? Nah.
He gets a lot out of his talent, out of himself. And you're right. He does have a chip on his shoulder, but there are guys. Pat Mahomes looked like he broke his ankle, went right back out there,
Never coming out the game.
sweating.
It was no doubt he was gonna come back.
No matter what his receivers are, he can lose receivers. Pat's not leaving the field.
Nah.
He's the most competitive.
Yeah.
I give Josh Allen and Lamar. Still, Lamar, I'm waiting for you in that second.
Yeah. You just don't like Lamar Howell.
And look, man, hey, I have to give my guy credit. He's making me a believer. In Kirk, we trust.
But listen, Glade,
He's a competitor.
I can't stress I told you.
But Yeah, but Baker's good though. He gets
Yeah,
a lot.
dog, Baker is very good.
He gets a lot out of his talent.
He does.
The most competitive, till that dude and Chief retired. I looked at that game the other night. And I was like, my God, this dude is really carrying this team.
Yeah.
His best wideout, his best receiver ain't really having a great year. His tight end Kelsey.
Yeah, but what I want to ask you about that, because you have, you know how sometimes just great organizations get it.
Yeah.
They bring in Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt.
They bring DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
No, they still roll. People told us DeAndre Hopkins couldn't play no more. He got three touchdowns in 2 weeks.
Some people, which goes back to what we were talking about with Mahomes and Lamar. Mahomes say, "Give me a squad and give me this, I'll make it work."
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, Lamar, I'm on you for the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is amazing what he do. He bring in, everybody told me that what's your boy name that just got Hopkins.
Yeah.
Oh, he was done. He looked good to me.
Yeah, all of a sudden his routes are crispy. He getting open. Y'all told me he couldn't get no separation.
And look what happens too. Even though Kelsey is not the same, you still have to watch for Kelsey.
You have to account for him.
You have to bracket for Kelsey.
You
So
have-
guess what? So as a receiver, guess what happens?
Yeah,
It's a lot of one-on-one.
You open.
A lot of one-on-one. You can't
You
shift that
open.
safety over there on
You
him.
open. Dog, Kareem Hunt out here doing work, dog.
Cream and my gut are about 5 inches apart because he still got a gut out there. Shirt a little too tight. I wish they'd give him a triple X, double X. But he's still wearing that tight ass jersey. But he balling out there, man. He balling out there. Pacheco may come back this week, but Kareem out there like, hey, I'm on a good team. And it's amazing what teams, the energy of players when
Culture.
they're on a good team.
Culture, dog.
Yeah, that's what go back to the Cowboys. I could tell it's not just a team thing. This culture is messed up.
Dog. Bruh, how many times have you and I had this conversation about how culture matters? High school, college,
Yeah.
definitely in NFL. It's just a guy can be sorry.
Yeah.
Change his environment.
Yeah.
Dog, look at Malik Willis.
Yeah.
Everybody basically was like
He does.
my nephew can't play. Oh man, he the worst quarterback in NFL.
Overrated.
Da.
Overrated.
Bruh, the people in Green Bay are saying, hey man, Jordan Love, heal.
Yeah.
Malik Willis can carry us.
Yeah.
Now that's culture.
Yeah.
That's coaching.
Derrick Henry. Oh, he's at the end of his career.
He done. That's what they say. He done.
Killing it in Baltimore.
Glade, I gave this nugget the other day. We talked about devaluing the running back position.
Yeah.
The top 3 rushers in the NFL were all free agents. Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs.
And by the way, Saquon, you silly, man.
Now, elite athleticism,
Saquon, I
elite explosion. But Glade, that's like elite instinct.
he makes it look easy too, Mason.
Cause he explosive.
You know what was even better than it wasn't better, but made that play even more better with the spin move at that first,
Dude.
and then he jumps backwards over dude.
But now, again, it was his instinct.
And you give Philly that. Giants, you said we're gonna go with what's the quarterback name?
Daniel Jones.
We gonna go
They
with
gonna
that.
fire everybody in New York when the season over. They gonna fire everybody.
Saquon, you can start talking. This dude he's a 3-down back.
Nah, he does everything.
You don't have to take him out.
He does everything. Dog.
He can catch, he can run.
Yeah. Freak, dog.
Philly stole him.
Freak, dog.
Baltimore stole. What are y'all thinking in these places, man? Get
But-
something for him.
But it's because, again, you have some organizations that the analytics and all this
Y'all
stuff.
think too much.
Right. But then you have, it's always the winning organizations that just understand how to make, the right move.
Let's talk about some of the winning ones. Look at Baltimore. They said, we got this quarterback, 28th pick. Let's build around him.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what makes him good. and
Move
build
back
around
in the first round, at the end of the first round to get him. All those guys who went before Lamar.
him. We ain't going to try to stick him in the offense. We're going to say, what does he do great?
Yeah.
Oh, he can run. He can pass.
Yeah.
Let's build around that.
Bruh.
Oh, let's give him talent around. Let's give him a back that can pound something.
Bruh.
Come on, man. Some coaches get it, dog.
Bruh, think about Green Bay going from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love.
Oh, by the way, Aaron, I am enjoying everything that's happening to you.
Oh yeah, but listen, couldn't be happening to a better person.
I am enjoying all this, Aaron.
Couldn't happen to a better person. That couldn't happen to a better
I am
person.
enjoying all this, Aaron.
Yeah.
I don't usually hate on players, but I'm so sick of you. I am.
And it's never his fault.
I am enjoying this, Aaron.
It's never his fault.
Because you got coaches fired, you done got players traded, you done did all this stuff, get what you want, and you still can't win a game.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it, man.
I love it, dog.
I hate to be that dude, but this is what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm gonna be that guy. That's why I wanted Devontae to go, and Devontae averaging about 2 catches a game. You know, he got traded from last place, so he's still in last place. Shout out to the New York Jets, one of the most dysfunctional
Appreciate it.
organizations. I mean,
I'm loving
can
it.
y'all tell I don't really like New York? I have
The Giants or the Jets.
the Yankees, the Mets, none of it.
Hey, we didn't get a chance to talk about it because we was doing a show last week, but I wanted to bring it up. Let's close out the baseball season. The payroll, the money finally paid off this year.
Both teams over $350 million payrolls.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
That is
Hey,
crazy.
Hey.
There is no salary cap in baseball.
None. Are you willing to pay that luxury
Think about
tax?
that. And
Yeah.
both teams, the money got them to the World Series, and
No doubt about it.
one money was bigger than the other.
Yeah. Let's play big bank, take little bank.
So, your thoughts on the season, and it looks like the right team won.
Yeah, love the season. The Dodgers, I mean, how could they not be the favorite?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they spent $700 million on Shohei. You got Mookie, you got Freddie, you got that pitching staff. I love the fact that Dave Roberts gets him one because
Happy for Dave.
he gets so much flack
Yeah.
out in L.A. It's just crazy, and around the country.
Yeah.
But it was just good to see Dave Roberts win it. I was surprised the Yankees did make it to the World Series, but they should have.
Yeah.
They have the payroll. They pay everybody.
Big money.
You know, now you got a young Juan Soto who is basically gonna command 750 800 million on the open market next year.
God,
I mean, you know,
you about to have $1 billion player.
dude, but Juan Soto like 24, 25.
It's Shohei $1 billion.
700. He got 700 million. So Juan Soto is gonna get more than 700 million. He's gonna get about 750, or maybe 800. But he 24. He 25,
Hey, Bray.
and he's the best player in baseball.
Hey, so with this type of money, Maceo,
Yeah,
can any team still have a chance?
you can, but you have to. So with baseball, you have to be smart. Like,
Yeah.
are we gonna go all in on pitching?
Yeah.
In our bullpen, we're gonna make sure our starters, our middle relievers, you know, our closer.
Yeah.
Are we gonna tighten it up?
Yeah.
If you're gonna go your lineup, are we gonna play small ball? Are we just gonna find us a thumper in the middle of the lineup? I mean, how are we gonna manufacture runs for 162 games?
Yeah.
So when you're doing that, can you look out on the landscape and can you pluck one guy?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 guys who can come in free agency and just be like a spark plug. Like the year when Acuna went down AA, we was able to go get Soler.
Yeah.
We was able to get
Right.
Donaldson.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got some good free agents during
So
the period.
can you? Is your GM savvy enough to really understand his team and say, "Hey, this guy is gonna make us pop,"
Yeah.
or this guy go down, but he's gonna give us not the same thing,
Yeah.
but he's gonna give us something similar. That's the crazy thing about baseball, because a lot of times, by the time we get to the 4th of July, a lot of teams out of it already, and then they looking to have a fire sale because they like,
Get
man,
rid of
I
players.
ain't signing them dudes.
Yeah.
So
It's funny you say that because even with Shohei going out, the Dodgers had so much pop in the lineup. Like Freddie was outstanding there.
now Freddie, oh my God, professional hitter.
He knows what to do.
Professional hitter, man.
He knew he was so big in this World Series, and
Yeah.
the first game when he walked off, I was like, okay, Freddie,
Yeah.
here you go.
The
We
man
knew
was
that.
here.
We've seen Freddie for years.
Man, the man was hitting home runs every night.
Yeah,
He was hitting home runs every night.
Deserved
Like, bro, I
MVP.
do this. I do
Deserved it.
this. Yeah.
and it just was just amazing to see. But I'm just looking at this talent, and you're right. And you look at your hometown team like the Braves, you got to make a decision what you are. Acuna's been out a couple of years now.
Yeah.
He's our big back, but I ain't gonna say injury prone. I don't like to tag players with that, but what we do when he goes out?
See, and see the biggest problem with the Braves, we're owned by a conglomerate.
Right.
So they have a bottom line. Like, hey, in this business, this is what we spending on baseball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come in here asking me, are we gonna sign? Like, I see everybody talking about can the Braves sign Juan Soto?
No, that ain't what
They're
we do.
not giving a player $700 million.
And I hate to tell y'all, you need to be very careful when this Acuna's contract is up.
Well, but Acuna locked in for 10 years.
I mean,
Yeah. So we locked Acuna in,
And,
we locked Albies,
Albies.
and we signed Mike Harris, and we got our third baseman.
the big he was out this year most of the time too. But
So with the Braves, it's health and figuring out this pitching.
and but here's the thing: we talk about the brilliance of Double A, and I'm looking at Sherholtz, who was our other GM, and how great he was during his time.
Yeah.
The difference is Double A is good at the moment. He knows how to fill in spots.
Right.
Sherholtz knew how to build the farm system. He knew how to get talent and grow through
And
that
he
farm.
never mortgaged the farm.
He wouldn't trade 3 great players for one
Right.
He was like, I just deal with the young players.
Yeah,
Let them
I'm
do
gonna
it.
wait till Javi come up. I'm gonna wait till Chipper ready. I'm gonna wait till yeah.
So Double A has to decide what he gonna do.
Right.
Is he gonna sit? He's gonna bring in talent, or he gonna build through the farm system? What is he gonna do so that when Acuna goes out, we don't die,
Right.
and when the third baseman goes out, we ain't dead? What do we do? Yankees lose Shohei, we still hitting. We still gonna put up 8 runs.
Yeah, we good.
So if it's not there, do we secure the bull? What do we do to say?
Right. How do we build this thing out to be?
What does it look like? That's the question you asked for the break. What does it look like?
What it look like?
What do you want to be known for? Say what you want to about Houston. You can boo them all you want to, but they mastered small ball. They mastered how to pitch. They mastered their game. They weren't
Timely.
They weren't trying to out hit you.
Nah.
They were gonna nickel and dime you. till you
Timely
tapped out.
baseball team.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I want to see what the Braves do. Everybody, we get excited. We have a team that's gonna make the playoffs. But Philly's still doing what they're doing. Freaking Mets still doing what they're doing. What are we gonna be known for that's gonna separate us?
What's up?
Because the Dodgers ain't getting weaker. Dodgers already told y'all we spend.
They're gonna be right back in it, and they finna move Mookie to the back to the infield.
We spend money.
Yeah.
We spend money.
Yeah.
Braves don't. So how do you offset not spending versus spending?
Keep it competitive.
What you got, man?
So this is my pop culture moment.
Okay.
For you. I know you hadn't watched it yet, but I'm telling you,
What's that?
you need to watch the Lil Wayne, Louisiana Fest,
Oh man.
the return of the Hot Boys, the reunion, bruh. If they not on tour right now, they need to begin the tour together.
Make sure you ask for danger.
They can't do State Farm. No,
telling you, dog.
no.
I'm telling you.
The Coca-Cola Roxy,
No, they too small.
Variety Playhouse.
BG gonna be like, dog, that's too small for me, dog.
No, it's not. But it's not.
I'm just telling you, dog.
It's not.
The ego got big. People loved it. Everybody, oh my God, Wayne. Nobody understood what he was saying.
Nobody understood what Wayne said. But like I said, and that's what I kept saying. If y'all wonder why Wayne wasn't picked,
Yeah, like Jay-Z.
Here you go.
Jay-Z wasn't going to some of his concerts. Like,
But this the thing too, and I think a lot of people miss this as well. When we talk about the Super Bowl, we talk about the biggest
this is an event.
in the world.
This is the event.
People in China probably not rocking with Weezy F, baby. You know what I'm saying? Australia, they not rocking with Weezy F, baby.
Ain't nobody heard of Hot Boys album in 10 years, in 30 years, dog.
Yeah, man, but
Hot Boys was 90s.
Glad.
Look, I get them. Get your
Glad.
change, but
Glad,
be
they can do it
careful.
too. Glad, they can do it too.
Make sure we got young people behind it. They're going to tell them they bigger than they are.
Glad,
They're going to mess this up. Then you're going to be looking, dang, why they put them in there?
They're not going to do the separate buses, Glad. They're not going to do that.
Dog. responsibly. These kids ain't picking up albums like that, Maceo. We have so many tours now with the 32 old people that we used to listen to all in one concert now. A Hot Boy tour would need somebody else to go with them.
They all together. Dog, they can do the set. Wayne can do a set. BG can do a set.
BG can't do no set.
Oh, BG got hits, man.
What hits?
He can do Bling Bling. He can do Cash Money as an Army. He can do like 4 songs.
And that's it.
Yeah, and then you let Turk come do his one song. Then you let the Big Timers.
The Big Timers gonna have to take up a big spot.
You let the Big Timers do their thing. You let Wayne, and then you bring the Hot Boys out.
They gonna put a lot of pressure
Dog.
on Wayne. There's gonna be a lot of pressure on Wayne.
One of the best tours I ever went to was the Cash Money Rough Rider tour.
Man, how old were we then?
Well, man,
We got grown kids now. Our kids in apartments and driving cars, dog.
paying their own insurance.
And you talk about Lil Wayne was 15, 20 with his first baby by then. Now this man got grandkids almost.
I just want to know why Birdman had it. Why he ain't put his pants on? He too old for that, dog.
It's just gonna be look, man.
Birdman way older than us.
I think they can do a great South tour. I think they can hit Augusta.
They got to know their market.
Yeah,
they got to know their market.
Jacksonville, Mobile, Shreveport,
And he do a bunch of dates in Louisiana.
Jackson, Nashville, maybe. You start getting up in the New Yorks and know your world. Texas, you got a few spots in Texas.
Yeah, no, I think they would be. I think they would be smart, but it needs to happen.
If they let Juvie be the man, Juvie still got money. He's still living off of back that thing up. Juvie has some hits.
That's crazy. That's on forever, dog.
Hey man, this thing come on any place, anywhere.
And everybody gonna be outside with it.
Hey man,
That's why I love having Keith Sweat in the building last night, cause like some artists, it's just a moment.
yeah.
You know, we're trapped in like. You get that every time Make It Last Forever come on, you know where you were when you heard it. Or it gave you a moment somewhere in your life.
Let me tell you the difference.
Oh Lord.
New Edition, Sweat, and Guy was together. Young people still singing those songs because those are great music, man.
I see. Okay.
The hot boys.
I see where you going with this now.
It's not there yet, man.
So we can't be around here at our age time we need a hot girl.
You know what we could go if we playing that at 50?
Oh, what you need, boy? I want a hot girl.
What you calling these?
That don't even sound right, dude.
No. No.
I will buy tickets to that tour. Let's go.
I would go if we got tickets and we got a hookup. I would go support. But I look at you the whole time like, look at all these old
I'm gonna be going word for word.
You would?
I'm gonna be going word for word, cause dog, while I was watching it in the house, man, I put my tall white tee on.
How long was it?
It was almost like 2 hours.
So they did a 2 hour hot
So no, Wayne did like an hour.
Cause he's the star.
Yeah, and then he bought the Big Timers in.
Okay.
And then the Hot Boys came out.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's what you had. Look, I'm glad the guys are doing things. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm always for our culture, our age,
culture
to do our thing.
Yeah, man.
But don't be trying to get State Farm.
I think they would be smarter than that. I think
You
they
can
would
do
be smarter.
maybe Cobb Energy.
Maybe Carb Energy. Yeah, what about 4,000?
Yeah, it's about 4,000 in there.
4,000.
Cobb Energy might be a good spot.
Maybe they could do what a dream play.
Yeah.
Park.
Oh, that'd be great. 2,000 seats. 1,000 on the floor. 3,000 seats. That'd be perfect. College Park, Gateway Center. 2 Chainz give them a hookup probably.
Yeah, but we said all that to say I see why Wayne didn't get the Super Bowl. If anybody was wondering why Wayne with Super Bowl being in New Orleans, why Wayne not performing halftime, just go watch that on Amazon.
Wayne been through a lot in his life.
He has, man.
He wore himself out.
Hey man, Wayne been out like he was 14.
He's been rapping hard.
Like we really watched Wayne grow up.
He was 14 when he started.
I'm still trying to figure out how Wayne became a Green Bay Packer fan though. Huh?
He looks tired. Wayne looks tired. He's been through a lot. He was stressed
Man,
out.
Wayne he cut his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Get out tattoos off his face, man.
Yeah.
Never too.
That ain't happening though.
He get laser removal.
He could
Man.
be one of them 60-year-old dudes with tattoos.
Like, how you gonna explain that? Him and Baby, how they gonna explain
I
that?
don't know. Baby been old. Ain't Baby been 40 about 20 years?
Man, Baby was like 40 when they started.
Yeah, he was the oldest man in there. Him
Yeah.
and big dude.
Him and Slim.
Him and Slim.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, man. I do a little pop thing as well, man. So, we talked about. I keep seeing my man's name up there. Is Andre still doing concerts? I think his last one coming to Atlanta. Ain't it?
Andre 3000.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. He over Amsterdam right now
with the flute.
with the flute. Yeah.
See, that's what tell how old he is. We got flute playing now.
Yeah, Andre say he don't want to rap.
Can I be like, okay.
He say what he gonna rap about?
I hope nobody swing on me, man. But you know, last year at Kennesaw State, Big Boy did a concert.
Right.
And Big Boy to me is one of my favorites.
Always been super underrated.
There's about 100 people there, 200 people.
Damn.
Big Boy was rocking. Him and Sleepy were rocking. I walked out of the press conference and walked right to the front of the gate.
Wow.
Nobody interrupted me. Young kids were like, and all us 40-year-olds, hey, that is. That's what I'm saying, Maceo. It's not the same, bro. So as much as I love Big Boy, I love him to death. That's my dude.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, we can't be doing venues like this no more. Hot Boys had their one reunion. That's why I'm like, it's hot. It's hot right now. You can't do it like that. So that's my thing, man. And it might have been more than 200 people, but it wasn't. It wasn't a big.
No, I see what you're saying.
We were on the field.
Right, but and especially for when we think like an artist is like it's Big Boy.
It's Big Boy.
And he done so like
around the world.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Him and Sleepy. I'm looking like y'all don't understand who this is.
Yeah, but they you know they do Big Boy festivals, man. They festival killers as they like to call themselves.
Yeah, they came to Kennesaw though. That was interesting.
Yeah, I bet that check cleared though.
Oh, it don't bounce up there.
Yeah, I bet that check cleared.
It's straight
And
shit.
that's all Big Boy probably like, bruh, I don't care if 5 people out there.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get a show.
Before he get, and that's what I loved about that show.
Yeah.
And Big Boy still clear. I hear
Man,
every word.
Man,
I
Big Boy
understand.
dope, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I am Antoine. Why that hoodie gotta be $150, big dog?
It's 150. That Falcon one.
The Falcon Outcast hoodie.
Jesus.
They spent $150.
I'm just saying though, man. Before we put out the Hot Boys on a tour, we gotta have some serious conversations. We gotta humble ourselves with smaller arenas. We not to be fun. We gotta
Keep it
check.
coming,
We gotta
'cause
make sure Wayne is okay every tour.
Cause the block is hot. Boy, that's bangers, dog.
No, we're not. I'm not questioning the
We're
bangers.
not disputing that.
The bangers are always history made.
Okay. It's just
At 50,
okay.
the bangers ain't gonna bang no more. Now, did they finish with Back That Thing Up?
Of course they did.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that was good.
They can't go home with that. That's gonna be the finisher forever. We're gonna be 70 and that's gonna be the banger.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So we about to wrap this thing up.
Yes indeed.
It's been a good thing. I want to talk about this though. We talked about it a little bit, but we didn't really get a chance to jump into it. Coach Amir Abdur-Rahim passed away a couple of weeks ago at the age of 43 years old.
Yeah, man.
Was just a good dude, man.
Great
Then
guy.
he came to Kennesaw State. But first of all, the relationship between us and Amir Abdur-Rahims was
Yeah.
back when we went to Banneker.
At Banneker High School.
Well, you've known him forever. You known him long.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
Our first contact was with Banneker High School. We did something with Sharif.
Yeah.
And we did something what you call
Anyway, let's keep going.
her.
Yeah.
It was a great show. It was fun. We did good, and then Amir comes in. He gets the job at Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
We had to put him on the air,
Instant fam.
and it was just fantastic.
Right.
So to hear this at 43, man, it was heartbreaking. Give me your thoughts on it, man.
Great guy. Always gracious with us. The impact.
Yeah.
And I think I didn't realize this, but like all the stops he made,
Yeah.
how influential he was with Ant-Man, with my guy Yasir Roseman, who's coaching at Indiana now. Just the relationships that he had out here in these streets, and he was always accessible.
Yeah.
You could just call him. He talked 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
He busy, or he might shoot you a text, just something silly.
Yeah.
Just, man, a genuine guy, and you could see why every stop he made, he was successful.
Yeah.
Because he really understood these kids. Yeah. He understood this generation.
Yeah.
And he was able to tap in, and you see what he was doing in South Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, you see why he got that job.
Yeah.
I mean, he came into Kennesaw State, and people were like, they make a fantastic run.
Yeah.
So you just knew that his star was on the rise, and you hate. I mean, at 43.
43 years old, man.
Like, I mean, I think as we continue to evolve, and we're blessed with another birthday and another opportunity, just another day of life.
Yeah.
But you just think at 43,
yeah,
you got so much living
yeah,
to do.
still young.
But I mean, it's the reason why. I mean, stuff like that. Sometimes people sometimes you need a reminder. This is why I tell so many people, man, love life.
Love
Like
life.
the one thing y'all ain't gonna never see Young Herd doing is moping about something. Dog, you gonna get this smile. You gonna get these jokes. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get this petty
Yeah.
all day, man. Bruh, I love this.
Yeah.
Until the wheels fall off.
I didn't know how much he made too, but Drew, I went to his thing at Kennesaw. Drew Gooden was there. Players that I was like, oh, look at all these players walking in here.
Bruh.
Coaches.
That's what I'm telling you.
And
His impact was crazy, and it's funny. The day, so when the news had, when it was announced he had passed, Ant-Man put up a post where it was him, it was Amir, Ant-Man, and Chad Dollar, and he basically like, coach, this for you.
Yeah.
And Ant-Man had a good game that night. I think it was like opening night.
Yeah.
It was that first week of the season. But yeah, man,
Ant-Man had his people there. I think he might have been, but
yeah, they were playing.
yeah, he was represented though. Pretty
Yeah.
much there for him. Sometimes when you do the coaching thing, man, if you can get through the minutia of the business of it,
Right.
it's about the kids, man, and the
Always.
connections and
Yeah.
and when you got a guy like that can make great connections.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
But
one, man.
we talk about it all the time. How do you know you had an impact as a coach?
Yeah.
When you see stuff like that, when guys you coach, guys you have been around, they still call you coach, or they still call you, they still aggravate you.
Yeah.
And you see the stuff they're doing. It's the giving back.
Absolutely.
And that's why his memorial was the way it was, because I mean, this guy touched a lot of people. His family, like, I mean, they're a hoop family.
Yeah, just all basketball fans.
They are a hoop family, and where Sharif gets a lot of the
Yeah.
but Amir was a true rising star, man. Like, he was on his way, dog.
Big time.
He was on his way.
Big time. 6 years in the coaching at the head coach, and he was back-to-back 20-win seasons.
Right.
Been to the NCAA tournament. Should have beat Xavier. Tough game, but they would have probably went to mean 16.
Right.
But to do what he's done in 2 different organizations.
Yeah, man.
It's fantastic.
I mean, they tell you that his method works.
Hey, man. Shout out to you. Love you, Amir. Thank you for what you did for the Crush, man.
Man, we appreciate you, big
Prayers
dog.
to the families and all
Yeah,
that, man.
yeah.
And my last thing, man. Producers, we about to wrap it up. My uncle died this week. Uncle Leonard.
Yeah, man.
We call him Uncle Man. He died this week. He was 9 years older than me. He was 60 when he died.
Wait a minute. Your uncle was 9 years older than you?
So I tell everybody the story. My grandma was,
Hey, I mean, Uncle Leonard, my bad.
my grandma was 18 when she had my mama. My mama was 18 when she had me.
Oh, okay.
That's some of our culture. So they were 30. So my grandma was 36 years old when I was born. Think about that. Grandkid at 36.
Wait a minute. So your grandma was still going to work when you were born?
Yeah. She had 15 more years left. My grandma didn't retire till she was 55. So
you went to your grandma's retirement?
yes. My grandma, when she was 50, she was 55. I was 19. Yeah.
how crazy that sounds? I mean, it don't sound because it's the family dynamic.
That's that
Jesus!
That's that country living, baby. That's the country living, baby. But yeah, my uncle was 9 years. So her last kid, my uncle, I got two uncles, one 7 years and 9 years older than me. So we grew up as almost like brothers. 30, yeah, my grandma was 36 when I was born. And it's funny, my wife Jennifer, her mom was 37 when she was born. So her mom was older, 1 year younger than my grandma.
Do you know? I mean, did you know how crazy that sounds?
It used to be funny. She would come to town. I'd be like, "Hey, my grandma and your mama the same age."
But that goes to show you, like, every family dynamic is different.
Crazy, man. It's crazy.
That's crazy, dog.
She was 18 when she had my mom. My mom was 18 when she had me. I had to break that. I was 27 before I had my first.
but you know what's wild, and I used to laugh at people always make that post about yeah, my kid, I'm in my foot, my kid grown, like they had kids early, but yeah, they living their best life.
My grandma was 30. She was 40. My brother graduated. She was in her 40s when my brother graduated. She was a grandma. All her grandkids had graduated. She had a second set, which was my uncle. He had kids.
Right.
But the first set of grandkids, she was done by 40.
Your grandma couldn't even babysit y'all. She had to go to work.
Rest in peace, Uncle Leonard.
Everybody grandma babysit them. Glad grandma had to go to work.
Oh,
Can you drop them kids out?
Oh,
nah.
We were latchkey at 8 for real. You know how they give us the key?
Yeah.
That's that country living, boy. Man, when you get in, turn the fan on, eat some bologna, and sit there till we get home.
Man, my grandma had a whole house full of grandkids during the summertime.
My other grandma, she did.
Yeah.
She had a lot. My daddy and mama, she did, but
That's wild.
my grandma worked.
That's tough. Uncle Leonard, one time.
60 years old.
Yeah.
Anything you want to shout out, man, before we leave, bro?
Man, a full circle moment, man.
10 years, guys.
10 years.
November 17th will be 10 years.
We started right here on my birthday.
The Orange Room Radio.
On the Humbug.
Yeah.
On the Humbug. Cue up the New Edition song, man. Home Again.
Home again. Make sure you had on a Cowboys. It was cold that day.
I had on a cowboy jacket with my cowboy scarf.
It was cold. Now we in shorts.
Yeah, we in shorts in November. We in shorts. Don't know how to dress.
No.
You don't know how to dress every day. And so I would wear sweats like every day, but I was like, man, I'm gonna put these shorts on, man. These sweats got me, man, I'm sweating, legs sweating.
Yeah. Well,
That's crazy.
shout out to everybody. 10 years. Thank you guys for checking us out. Hey, producers, we ready? We logging off. All right. Hey, y'all really got to see this setup, man.
This is crazy.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, if you were here, and we got to invite some people who.
Yeah,
who
we're
was
gonna
in
bring y'all
Orange
back
Room
here.
and bring them back in here. And
We
be
got to bring
like,
some of the originals back. Cause we got to
yeah,
get
the
some
OGs.
We got to get some clearer pictures. Because I shoot it in like a original.
yeah,
picture.
I mean, she became the shooter because she got tired of us posting.
Y'all gonna see some. I'm gonna post the first year pictures and this year's pictures, and you are gonna be like, "Oh my God, how did y'all get? What were y'all thinking back then? We had iPhone 3s.
Yeah, I was team iPhone at the time. I was.
We had iPhone 3s back then.
I was team
Taking
iPhone.
pictures like we didn't know. But yeah, man, this
Oh,
place
yeah.
is beautiful.
She-
and I would tell anybody, if you're in the East Point area, you want a studio,
We got you covered.
I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be the spot.
I might drop my album over here.
Not only do we got recording studio, but now we got a
Got
podcast
we got
studio.
a podcast room. Yeah,
So at the spot, Orange Room Radio, man. Orange Room Studio.
back home, dog.
Back home again.
It feels so good to be back where we belong. I sound just like Raph, don't I? Oh yeah.
I apologize, Ralph.
I don't sound like Raph.
On that point. Bye, Ralph.
I don't sound like Raph.
For Make Sure Heard, for E-Glaze.
I don't sound like Raph.
For our girl Nikki in the background. We out, man.
Who I sound like Ricky?
We'll see y'all next week, y'all.
From East Point to Buckhead, from College Park to Bankhead. Dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, E-Glade, highlights and big plays. From the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long runs. Athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.